All right, going to be starting here in just a second. I'm just getting things booted up, set up. All right, we're getting started here. Let me get this switched over to the deck. All right. We left off with a contract on the Fighters Guild. Currently, I am playing the character Paladin Snow, playing a Breton race, using the birth sign the Lord. Custom class called Crusader, which is kind of a cross between a cleric and a paladin. We're level 16. Here are my stats. I've maxed out my last playthrough with intelligence. I'm working on maxing out strength and willpower. Next, I'll have to figure out which one's the third ability I'm going to go for next. I'll figure something out. Agility. That's interesting. I had forgotten that it actually affects daggers and short swords. Strength mainly, of course. Long swords, claymores, maces, battle axes, warhammers, and your bare hands, of course. That might be nice if I decide to use like short swords and daggers, but may not always be the case, just depending on if I want to do DPS and like stack like enchantments on top of them or something. Probably endurance, even though just with the difficulty level I have it set at. I feel like it's just kind of, it's pretty casual. I'm not having any major difficulties with dying very quickly, which I'm fine with. My philosophy and just kind of viewpoint of playing games should be an enjoyment, a casual experience. I tend to not favor Souls type games or roguelites. Very difficult where you just die a lot. To me, that's just frustrating. There's a lot of frustrating things that already go on in life, so I like my video game time to be a release, relaxation, and just kind of a disconnect from reality so that I can just enjoy and look back at my experience and just kind of evaluate how I went through that playthrough and be like, did I enjoy myself? Was that fun? Was it getting too frustrated? But that really kind of pivots a lot of what I play, just because I like casual experiences. Anyway, these are, I was getting a little off topic there. These are my attributes for my character, Paladin Snow. Currently, we are in the Fighters Guild, Trolls of the Forsaken Mind. I believe this is the one that we are still on. I've completed the main campaign. So the Oblivion crisis has been resolved. I've completed the Mages Guild. I'm the Archmage of the Mages Guild. Let's see. Trying to remember if there's anything else that I completed. Oh yes, the arena. That's what I was forgetting. And I also am the Grandmaster of the arena, the Grandmaster Champion. Completed that a few playthroughs through ago as well. Still have quite a bit to do left in this game. Just kind of just going through some of the main factions for now and just kind of taking my time with it. Not trying to put too much pressure on myself for completion, because then that can make it feel too much like a job. It's always good to kind of have a, just my viewpoint, casual kind of experience with my playthroughs. But anyway, we are in the Fighters Guild. We're going to resume from where we were. Trolls of Forsaken Mine. We got to see what Mordrin has for us. He has a duty. Band of Fighters was contracted to clear Forsaken Mine of trolls, but none of them have been heard from. So we need to go investigate this mine and go and see what happened to these Fighter Guild members. See what happened to them.
Good to see you.
Something else that I've actually just recently added on.
Get moving.
And you may or may not notice, and I'm kind of debating whether I want to keep using it or not. I'm actually not using, as far as I know. Let me go back and look. Go over to, I believe it's in the configuration. Frame rate limit, I have locked at 30. I have a video that goes over all this. My graphic settings, I have the motion blur off. Quality level is completely automatic, custom, excuse me. I have a lot of things really low. Just the texture qualities I've cranked up. The lumen I have actually turned off in the back end. Like this even says it's low, but I've actually disabled it in the like Unreal INI file. That you can also refer back to my my video that I have on my channel about setting up your performance settings for your Steam Deck. I'm using the non-OLED model. Says I'm using XeSS. I'm not using FSR that I remember, because I remember just too many kind of like quality issues. Yeah, I'm not using FSR at all. I have it set on XeSS and performance. I just found that being best, but I also installed Decky, which is it's a plugin on the back end, and then I also picked up, this is in the Steam store, it's called Lossless Scaling, and I set this up. If you're familiar with, I think his name, let me look it up so I don't say his name wrong. He's on YouTube. He does a lot of different reviews on different like computer products and like handhelds. Just give me 1 second and I'll pull his channel up real quick. It's ETA Prime. He has a really good video on lossless scaling, on how to set it up properly on your deck. He recommends setting the LSFG configuration to ×2. I noticed too much like artifacts kind of like showing a little bit, and I still notice a little bit, but it's not as bad. So I've left the flow scale at 50. And I put it on performance mode and left the VSync thing on. I've left the base cap FPS off because I'm actually locking it in game. I feel like that's irrelevant, at least for this game. The main thing you have, once you have this all set up, these two things installed. This is also this little LSG VK install kit. If you follow his video, Prime's video, he'll show you how to set this up on your back, and you actually get this off GitHub, and you'll install it through this plugin once you have it downloaded. But this is actually going to be kind of like a trial phase to see how well it actually operates. So far, at least just with a little bit of testing I've done, it looks fine. But I'm just really hoping to just get a little bit better performance with this lossless scaling. We'll just see how it works on this game. It may not work for all games, but hopefully I can just squeeze a little bit extra performance out of it using this add-in Decky Loader plugin. I recommend it just because it's so cheap. It's like full price, it's like $7. So that's an easy no-brainer, and you can use it on any game. You don't have to use it on just this game I'm using. You can use it on any game. You just have to attach its launch command and paste it in through the target launch command in the Steam launching. There we go, already not to a good start. Lagging a little bit here on the loading. There we go. Sorry, I am just rambling on, but hey, that's what you guys like. You like commentary, you like me talking, so I'll go ahead and get on here with some gameplay. We'll get back to the quest with the Fighters Guild, Trolls of Forsaken Mine. Let's see where that's at. Go and see where these, what happened to these Fighters Guild members. We gotta head down to Leowen. I think if I remember correctly, yeah, I got a bunch of stuff I need to offload or sell. So we may start off with doing some selling before we get too far into going down to Leowen. I remember, oh yeah, that's right, I picked up Sinweaver from my last quest I did in the last quest objective I did. Drain fatigue and fire damage. It's not bad. And I actually do have a soul trap now where I can actually fill my soul gems, which have been useful because now I can actually use enchanted weapons and refill them a little more efficiently. Claymore of the Dynamo. Wow, that's actually pretty strong. And I think that's a two-hander too. Oh, it's a glass sword. Oh, nice. Love it. Let's see here. Shock damage, that's nice. And that one's frost. Wow, 14 points. And weakness to frost. Oh my, that's actually probably pretty good. Even though it does a little bit less damage, I wonder how much that actually calculates to damage-wise with reducing their resistances. It really depends on if they have resistances, then maybe it doesn't do much more damage. I am kind of curious on their variables, how that works. Kind of wish there was actually an automatic calculation to where it could calculate those variables and be like, this is how much damage, but I think the reason why they leave it this way, because it would vary depending on the resistances, who you're hitting, because someone could have like plus 50, you know, against frost resistance, and then it's like if you only minus 30, well then they still have, you know, like 20% or so. So I guess it would have to do a last calculation on who you hit or something. It's just a thought. It's a neat idea. I wouldn't like doing the programming on that part, but anyway, I'm rambling off again. Let's go ahead, and I can see a little bit of, I don't know if you can make it out in the video or not. Artifacting from the frame generation plugin. If it gets too terrible, I may restart the game and remove the launch command for lossless scaling, and I'll use it for other games. But it's just, so far it seems like it's not bad. Sorry about that, had to get a drink. I'm getting a little parched. Let's go in here to the Fire and Steel. See if we can get rid of some of this stuff I picked up recently. Go ahead and equip my mercantile equipment. See if I can find it. Guild of Tongues. I think there's some other stuff I equipped. Let's see here. Oh yes. Necklace of Personality. Go to Magic. Touch. Go to the top. Beguiling Touch. Yes.
Good day.
You will buy all my stuff.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Let's make sure we're haggling. We're at 56. Let's bump it up to 60 and see if she'll buy it at that. Bow of fire, I'm going to hang on to that just because it's nice to at least have a bow. There is an ebony bow. Would be nice to... I think I might save this stuff and throw this in the stash. I don't really need the elven arrows. I'll keep the higher end arrows and maybe...
That's just not reasonable.
Oh, yeah. She doesn't... let's do 58. No, I don't want to sell the ebony. I want to sell the elven arrows.
You don't expect me to make that deal, do you?
Ah, she's going to be really stingy. Let's go down to 55. I think that may be where we were at.
That's a good deal.
Okay. I can try raising her 1 more % and see if I can push my luck just a little bit more. Elven dagger, I have how many of these? Can't really see how many there is there, but I don't need them.
That's a good deal.
This might be pushing my luck. Let's try 57. Continue. Elven dagger. Will you take this?
That's a fair deal.
Okay. She won't take 58, I'm pretty sure. I remember doing that and it just did not. She did not want to take that. That's a neat knife. Does a lot of absorbs on acrobatics, athletics, security, and sneak. I find that funny because it's like you can absorb security for 15 seconds, but it's like I could only see the use of like if you whack like a henchman or something and they had some security so you could just take it from them to get 5 bumps on it if you're about to unlock something. That's just kind of humorous. But anyway, let's get rid of some more of this stuff that I don't need. Let's go ahead and get rid of these maces. Keep the bow. Silver claymore, keep it. I'll just stash it. Keep the axe. Kvatch, ebony gauntlets. Oh, I want to hang on to those. Let's see. Go ahead and get rid of these. Sapphire, topaz.
You drive off.
Gold nuggets. Yes. As you can see, I have lots of soul gems. Got 19 repair hammers. I think that's good. I don't need to buy anymore. Get rid of this nugget. Awakened stone. Let's see here. Believe that's all I need to sell to you.
Another satisfied.
I'm
Farewell.
satisfied. All right, let's go ahead and look back at our inventory. Just to, I think I have a bunch of jewelry that I do need to get kind of offload. Some of them are actually higher end, like ebony ring and a gold ring. Really, mainly the ebony ring, probably. There's a silver emerald, some linens. There's the vest that I've normally been wearing. It has 8% on it, or vest of warding. Go ahead and, should I swap them back out? Nah, I'm gonna leave it back on, because I think I may... Let's see if I got some potions I may need to get rid of. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of weak ones. And some troll fat that I don't really need. Let's see. There are a bunch of scrolls I think I just don't need. Should probably just go to a miscellaneous shop to sell all that stuff. Morning Star. I think there's a miscellaneous store actually here in town. Maybe I'll just go to them and offload some of that miscellaneous items that, like scrolls and that book maybe. Actually, that book I may keep. Might as well. Yeah, if these between loading scenes keep doing that, I may try turning the lossless off if I keep having some loading between exterior scenes. All right, let's see if they will buy my stuff.
Good day.
All right, seed. I want to see if you're gonna
quality goods for sale here.
buy
What can
my
I interest you in?
stuff. Let's try 58. All right. We'll hang on to that. I want to hang on to the charm scrolls. That's Level 2, that's terrible, so I'll see if she'll buy that.
You drive a hard bargain.
Let's see if she'll do 59%. Continue. Charm, that's 24 points. I'll hang on to it. Let's get rid of that. Let's go ahead and raise her up 1 more percent to 60 and see if she'll take 60%. See if that's only 5. Let's get rid of that.
That's a fair deal.
Wow, she's still taking 60. Let's see if she'll do 61. If I can push my luck. Let's try 62. Heat shield. No, it's yeah, that's heat shield. Fire shield. It's only 10. I'll just leave it at this percent for now and just kind of run through this stuff. Silence. You never know when that might come in handy because I don't even know if I actually know that spell yet. Rally could be useful for condition. Wow, that's actually pretty steep. I don't know if may or may not use that. 15 points. Nah, I'll get rid of that. Heal other. I need to set up a heal other so that I can use that for... Since I know Soul Trap now, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these. I don't need these anymore. I should have just used them. Very easy. I actually know this spell, so I should probably just go ahead and sell these. Pacification. Calm, only level 2. I'll get rid of that. Rage, level 10. I might keep that. Remote manipulation. I actually know that spell, so I'll just get rid of that. Calm, level 2. Nah. Frenzy, level 6. That might be useful, so I'll hang on to it just in case. Rage, level 18. Oh yeah, I'll definitely keep on that one. Water breathing. I like hanging on to these just in case I just come into some weird scenario where I might need to just expel a spell on a scroll instead of actually casting the spell. Weakness to fire. Wow, it's 25% and for 30 seconds. I might hang on to that. It's not taking... Some of these scrolls just don't take up a whole lot of weight, so it's worth just kind of hanging on. Alright. 15 points. Might be useful if I need to stack on a weapon. I'll get rid of these weak ones. I don't see...
You've made a...
reason for hanging on to some of these.
You've made a...
Strong. Yeah, these stronger ones are nice to hang on to. Kind of have an overabundance of some of them. Ogre's teeth. Don't really think I need you. Minotaur horn, get rid of that.
That's more than I...
Go ahead and get rid of these fire salts too. Daedra teeth, yeah, I'll get rid of those.
You drive a fine transaction.
Alright. I think we are...
Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you for buying my stuff.
Be seeing you. We
might see you again. Let's, I think I'm done with selling for now. Re-equip my original equipment. Hey, it was actually smooth loading that scene. That's comforting. Alright, let's go to equipment. Go to Fortified Magic Pants. Get the Best of Warding and Spell Drinker Amulet. That's good. There are some amulets and stuff that I do need to offload. And just to keep things more organized in my inventory, I think I'm going to go run over to the Battlehorn Castle, which is where I've been kind of offloading and storing some of these, just kind of keep it as a collect-all for now. Just some of the items I've been collecting. All right, let's see here. I'll just equip that for now. I might just leave this sword equipped. I like hanging on to the something silver at least, because it's kind of nice. Because you know that for a fact that they are going to hit like ghosts and wraiths and stuff. Enchanted weapons do as well. But just some weird reason I'm just weird. Just call me weird. I like to hang on with the silver. Maybe I can replace it with like a dagger or something. But let's go ahead and get to the map. And we are in Coral, so it won't take very long to get over to Battlehorn Castle. I'm just going to go ahead and fast travel on over there. All right. And here we are. We're going to buzz by in and say hi to the Doreen fan because he's always so grateful.
By Azura, by Azura, by Azura! It's the Grand Champion! I can't believe it's you standing here next to me.
I don't know why that's on the floor. Get over there. Get over there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, not in the middle of the floor. We don't want to trip over something like that. That might not feel very good. All right, let's transfer some equipment here. Go ahead and get that book in there while I'm thinking about it. Axe of Darkness. I might go ahead and store it for now. It could be fun to use later. Get the ebony arrows in our storage. The ebony bow. Alright, and Thieves' Dagger. Yeah, I don't really need to hang on to that right now. Okay, that one is 12 fire damage and fatigue. This one's just shock. This one's a one-handed sword, and I think it's elven. Decisions. Man. I'm going to go ahead and... Oh my. Having a hard time deciding. I'm going to come back to that here in just a second. Doeskin shoes. I don't even remember picking those up. Ebony, go ahead and drop that in. That, might as well. Quilted doublet, leave that here. Endurance, feather, fire shield, frost, silver emerald ring, silver necklace. There's some linens. Drop that off here too. I think some of that stuff I might have picked up, thinking I might enchant it or something later, which might be worth doing once I get around to spending a little bit of time on that. Am I at 318 of 505? I kind of want to try out Sin Weaver alongside Dynamo, so I might just hang on to it. I find it interesting their weights that they choose for on some of these equipment items. They seem a little outrageous. Like, I don't think I would want a weapon that's like 50 pounds. It's like swinging around a 4-year-old. Come on, that's a little too heavy.
By Azura, by Azura! It's the Grand Champion! I can't believe it's you!
Goodbye. Yeah, you have to be pretty much a barbarian to swing around a 4-year-old from the legs. That's just what I see whenever I see weapons that are like 40 and 50 pounds up. That's probably a big 4-year-old anyway. Anywho, let's carry on to the Forsaken Mine down by Leowin. Looks like we're going to be checking out. It's on the outside of the town, so we'll go ahead and travel to the 5 Riders Stables and go from there. All right. And here we are at Leowin. It's nighttime.
Well met, adventurer. A moment of your time, if you please. Perhaps you'll be able to assist me. I'm after some skooma dealers.
Skooma dealers, huh?
A small group of skooma dealers led by a Dunmer named Kailis Lanavo is holed up in the Greyland settlement, just up the road. I've been trying to catch Lanavo for months, but every time I approach the place, his lookout sees me, and he goes running. I need someone to go in there and put a stop to those fetchers. I don't care what it takes. We must get that poison they're selling off the street. Bring me Lanavo's ring as proof he's been dealt with, and I'll give you the bounty on him. Be vigilant. Lanavo is a snake.
He's having trouble doing his work, so he's hiring it out, and I'll pay out the bounty for it. Let's go ahead and go to my inventory and go to my favorites. Shortcuts here, excuse me. I'm gonna equip the Claymore of the Dynamo. All right, Sinweaver. Is a two-hander as well. I love it. And it's Elven. It looks wonderful. Let's see here. I'm going to try out this Claymore first, the glass. Absolutely wonderful. Looks awesome. It is very nice to play a official remaster of Oblivion. You can, of course, remaster the original all you want with community-made mods. Which is great too, but my experience, and the frustrations of trying to remaster it myself with mods, never's really turned into the best results. Lots of crashes depending on what you put in it. I felt like Oblivion was just a significantly more unstable game to mod than, for example, Skyrim seems significantly more, especially after they released the special edition. It made it very much more stable, a lot stable than it used to be. I originally started with Skyrim on the PS3 version, and oh my goodness, it's absolutely terrible. I remember it crashing constantly. It was ridiculous. I remember why I had this on my my favorites, because when I have mud crabs come by, I can just whack it with something enchanted and not have to worry about expelling, wasting enchantment on them. I believe this is where we need to be. Let's go ahead and get over here and do a quick save. Oh yeah, I forgot to grab one of those Battleman Man-at-Arms. Oh well, we'll just carry on without them. Use some of our summons. Go ahead and head on in here to the Forsaken Mine. Oh, well, here we go. Here's one of the Fighters Guild members. Nothing but armor. Don't see a weapon. Silverbane, sure. I'll take that. Rats? Really? What's up with these rats? Wizard's Fury just be a little bit too overkill for you guys. There's another guild member. Assuming this is another guild member. And Paladin Snow is terrible at opening. Woo, that was perfect timing. Terrible at opening lockpicks. You know, that's why I'm trying to use spells, and I keep forgetting to go create a higher spell than very easy. I need to do that sometime. Maybe I'll do that after this if I remember. Another rat. Interesting. Nothing but low-level enemies in here. My goodness. It's like all these fighter guild members are just, Sorry about that, I had to cough a second. All the Fighters Guild members are just dead. That's not good. Let's keep moving on here. That's an average. Too bad I can't take a hammer to it. Is this a dead end? Let's check our map real quick, just in case I might have missed something. Yes, I did. I missed a chamber. All right, let's keep going back up. Go back to that chamber I missed. Let's see, is it here? Yes, it's here. Yeah, it's tucked over here in the corner. I did not see that at all. That's why it pays to have a map. Maps are very useful. Granted, the only flaw about having a 2D map without a first and second floor mechanism, it makes it next to impossible to be able to figure out what floor you're on. That's the problem. Like, it overlaps if there's levels above, like stuff like this. You'll see once if this actually overlaps itself, this interior cell. Probably doesn't, but a lot of other dungeons do. And it's really annoying. Sometimes it's confusing to figure out where to go when you look at the map anyway. Blackwood. Ah, okay. I think we know what happened here. We don't really like you very much. Why don't I just pick up your stuff? I'll throw that into my catch-all at Battlehorn Castle. And that looks like a troll. It is a dead troll. Could not handle that wizard's fury. Ah, another rat. Lots and lots of low-level creatures in here, huh? Yeah. Sorry, Paladin Snow is no good at lockpicking. Hello there. Another troll. And another. Ah, found one that's unlocked. Very much worth in it. Charisma. Oh, wonder why it didn't change, just because I was casting a spell. All right, let's see here. There's some more trolls. Hello there. And one hit. Very nice. Gonna fill my inventory up with troll fat. Don't really do much alchemy, so it'll probably go straight to the vendor. gold and a gold ring. All right. But this path takes me down there somewhere. It's a mud crab. It is a frosted one now. All right. Ring of Endurance, Grand Endurance. Only does 10 points. I will take that. Multiple passageways here. That one looks like it's a dead end according to the map. Huh, this one is too. Yep. There's the combat music. The claymore works very well. Oop. Oh, looks like there's somebody over there. There's a journal. Interesting. You had all this steel equipment, but you weren't using it. That's very strange. Let's take that journal. Huh. Found Venerius Dunton dead. Should look for clues as to what happened here. Found his journal in his final days, and it describes how the mission went well until the Blackwood Company arrived. They battled and survived. Gravely wounded, he appears. He finally succumbed to his wounds. I should report this to Orin. All right. Well, now we've got the news to deliver. And of course, it was the inevitable. That's the reason why they haven't returned, is the Blackwood Company's obviously intervened with the Fighters Guild. With brute force. That's not good. More than likely, that means we are going to fight back. Let's see what's down this middle chamber. I don't think I came from this one. Chest, healing, and does it keep going? Looks like it is. Ah, yeah, it comes into that chamber that I was seeing from above earlier. See if there's anything down here. I don't think there is. Oh, yeah, there's something right here. Claymore of Freezing. 15 points. Nice. And a Grand Soul Gem. I will take that. Oh, I am overcumbered. Probably because I'm carrying so much stuff right now. And I need to do some repairing. Let's see here. From my repair hammers. There we go. Repair hammers. Lightfoot. My Rachel's special. Good enough. We're all up to 90. Let's see. It's obvious that that armor I'm picking up is what's taking the majority of my inventory carry capacity. I'm gonna go ahead and part with this troll fat. I'd rather collect the Blackwood Company armor. Alright, let's go back to the map. Backtrack here. There's this other chamber over here that we got go down. It's probably our way out, so we can go back and report our findings to Orin about the Blackwood Company intervention with the Fighters Guild. It's a rat. All right, I see a rock door. Oh, there we go. I am glad that opened up because I did not see any levers. And it looks like we're back to the front chamber, are we not? Yes, we are. And this is where they actually did right, like what they do in Skyrim. They integrated their level design where it reverts you back to the entrance. Either do that or have an exit that actually goes to a different spot on the exterior world cell. It's a so much better setup. A lot less tedious for the player. It's not fun to have to backtrack a whole lot during your playthroughs, especially going through repeated areas. But unfortunately, see, I don't have to do as much, but I still have to kind of go back a little bit. But that's okay. I'm still, since they designed it that way, it makes me a little bit happy on being able to skip some of it. All right, keep going this direction. Probably won't need that. Yep, and here we go. Gonna head on back to Coral and report to Orin the news we found. It's pretty obvious the Blackwood Company is up to no good and is starting to cause the Fighters Guild more than just problems. Now they're starting to kill our members. So gonna head on over here to Coral North Gate. Gonna fast travel, since this is the next best option versus teleportation, which somehow over the generations between Morrowind and Oblivion, they have forgotten how to. Nah, really it's more of it's a game developer standing point of view. I think they saw feature-related contradictions with like their level design.
Let me handle this.
Because, for example, like good comparison of this is to like Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
I feel I can truly share
where
with you without fear.
There's
Something I can do for you. The chestnut.
I want to talk. Excuse me for a second. I didn't want him talking over me. Anyway, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, basically, with some of the features that you can do with your hand, you can like regress and like revert time with different like items and objects, and then you can like jump on it, and then it can like progress you in different points of the map. There's just some like for example, you could like literally bypass tons of things in Tears of the Kingdom that they meant for you to do a specific way, and you could just literally have that option of doing whatever you want, what you want, how you want. This kind of defeats the original purpose of like previous Zeldas where they specifically designed the dungeon to be done a certain way. I think it's neat that they did that. It's great, and I'm not disrespecting the game. I'm just saying that this development standpoint, they knew it was going to be done that way because it'll give the player choice of how they want to solve the issue at hand, solve the puzzle. Whereas in Oblivion versus Morrowind, I think their transition, they were trying to get rid of levitation because of, I guess, some type of platforming. Because if you think about it, some points in Skyrim would be really convenient to have levitation to get on different areas, but then you don't have it actually in the vanilla game, so then it kind of makes you progress through most of the dungeons and stuff a certain way. I think it keeps it a lot from a developer standing point, the player to do what they're supposed to do. And if you can't predict what the player's gonna do, then you need to kind of arrange your programming of the quest or whatever you're doing, especially if there's like event type quest triggers. They need to trigger a specific way, then you really need to narrow the scope. So I'm just saying it's not really like they downgraded. I know a lot of people gripe about not having levitation. I wish I had it, or teleportation. But I think the reason why they got rid of them is because of how some of their questing systems work in some of the newer games. Because, for example, the way teleportation work, or marker recall in Morrowind, you can literally teleport anywhere, and it just references to that cell point in the world space. So you can literally go anywhere, even in like some specific areas that you can only go one part of the game for like one quest. If you were to mark it there, you could go back. I'm not sure if you could do that in Morrowind or not, but there's some mods I've done for Skyrim that allows you to do that. And then there might actually be different instances of like those world cells that might change between certain like quest stages of whatever you may be doing. And I did notice some contradictions with that using teleportation, which can cause unwanted bugs or just unwanted effects. But I can kind of see why they kind of left it out. It was just an easy implementation just by leaving that out. But the great thing is modders re-implement it, which I haven't picked up a mod that does that for Oblivion. It'd be great too, because there's some certain points where I actually do want to like levitate or teleport, which would be really handy and quick to get back to like specifically like interior world cells was just great. Being able to teleport directly to those cells. Sorry, I had a lot to talk there. Now let's go ahead and finish out this quest and talk to Odrin.
Hi.
Modrin or...
Let me handle. You're back. What have you found out?
It's not good news. It's not good at all.
Dead. Dead. What happened? A journal? Let me see that. Blackwood Company. Bastards. Rank amateurs. I don't like to think how Valena is going to take this news. He was my responsibility. I'll be the one to tell her. I want you to lay low for a while. Talk to Azan or Grokash. Let me deal with Valena. You've still got a career ahead of you.
The funny part is I'm talking to him right here in front of Valena. I think she's right here staring right at me. It's just kind of how the conversations work in this game. You can only work so much within the programmers of how they program things. This is where a neat idea where AI could become a little bit fun and unique. It could allow the NPC's dialogue to pivot according to what goes on around it. Like, she could have interrupted and like chimed into the conversation to a degree. There's some people that have done some mods and integrations with AI and like Skyrim and stuff. It's really neat. Kind of gives it more of a Pathfinder kind of like you're sitting down and talking with your player friends, and your DM is DMing everything. It's just kind of a neat, kind of a live, unique experience. All right, well,
Stay with it.
oh, he took off. He wants to handle Valena, and it's funny, he just took out the door and didn't even talk to her. Let's see what my next objective from him. Excuse me. I guess he didn't give me one. This is from that that guard that we met over in Leowen. Munch Munch?
You were Martin's friend, weren't you?
I was. And still am, even though he's not really here anymore.
Just do your job.
I'm going to take off after him, because I felt like he just kind of left me high and dry. There he is. Come back here, buddy.
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Yes. Advancement?
I'm sorry. You're not yet ready.
Okay. Duties?
I don't have anything for you right now. Speak with Azan or Grokash. Get some more seasoning, and maybe I'll have something. Or perhaps you're ready for advancement.
No. I'll go talk to Azan or Grogrash.
Stay with it.
Yes, sir. I will. Apparently, I'm going to have to go do some other questing with some of the other guild leaders. I'm going to go over to Anvil. I think it's Azan that's actually here in Anvil. It's unfortunate that he wouldn't continue with me. Just kind of left me high and dry saying, hey, I'll take care of this stuff, what your findings are, that the Blackwood Company has murdered a bunch of our Fighters Guild members.
Hi there.
Here we are. Let's go see if we can find Azan, see if he can find us some more work, do a couple random jobs so we can continue the main issue with the Blackwood Company, which we probably will run into more issues with them. I don't think Azan stays down here. I think he's upstairs. What time is it? Let's see here. It is 5:10. Let's just take a couple hours snooze so that everybody's up and around.
How goes it?
Well met.
Are you well?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Good. I'm
here
glad
we
that
are.
the Oblivion crisis.
Here for more work, are you? I've got one last contract for you. First, though, a bit of bad news. Orain spoke with Velena about your last mission. She didn't take the news well. Orain has been expelled. And I'm sorry to do this, but you've been demoted to Defender. You'll be fine, though.
I've been demoted, huh? Huh, that's interesting. So we go and find out crap news, and then Oren gets disbanded, and I get demoted for just investigating. I guess it's because we went behind guild orders not to go and check on these people, and he was doing it underneath his own initiative and not through the guild. I'm assuming that's the reason why they're doing that. But let's see if he's got some work so he can just
I've
continue
only got
on here.
one more thing on my plate for you, but it's an important one. The Stone of St. Alessia has been stolen from Bruma Chapel.
All right, Stone of St. Alicia.
I don't know if you're religious, but a lot of folks are. And the stone is important. Talk to Sirach in Bruma. He'll fill you in on the details.
All right, looks like we're going to be heading to Bruma.
Talk to Sirach about that contract. Make me proud. That's horrible.
Good
Yes.
to see
I
you.
like eating at the Flowing Bowl. Mainlorn runs a quality inn.
I've eaten many.
All right, we're going to be heading over to Bruma here in just a second. I'm going to go ahead and fast travel over there.
Hi there.
Just go ahead and get straight into that action. That's right. Isn't that how Todd Howard worded it? Something like that. Let's go to the East Gate. I think that'll get us closest to the chapel.
Good to see you.
All right.
How goes it?
Yes?
Jantus Brolus is apparently an
Hi there.
excellent mage.
I understand he's willing to train others, but it can cost more than a few gold.
Greetings, my friend. You must be from the Fighters Guild. We appreciate your help.
Yeah, you're missing your Stone of St. Alicia?
It's said the stone was blessed by Alessia herself. And while it remains in our possession, no harm may come to our church. The relic was stolen from us not long ago. A group of men was seen leaving the chapel the night the stone was stolen. We believe they were bandits.
All right, so you have any clues on where these bandits would be?
From all accounts, there were 4 or 5 of them, and they've been seen heading east on the road. Please, find the Stone of St. Alessia.
So just a direction that they've headed. Interesting.
Find the stone, please.
So it looks like we're gonna go take a walk and see where we can find these bandits.
Good day to you.
Better not go down there because we want to stay up top.
Not bad.
Good to hear.
They say that when you murder someone, the dark...
Oh, the Dark Brotherhood. We'll do their quest line eventually, but not with this character, since this character is more of a lawful, good character playthrough. He will not have anything to do with the Brotherhood. The Dark Brotherhood, that is. I'll have to create a new character for the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood. I've got something in mind. But once we get to that point, I'll create a new character that's more roleplay appropriate for it. Now, as you can see, there's where the gate was, and I did complete the main campaign. I didn't realize that it just left all its crud there. It's kind of neat looking. But I guess you could say it's kind of a relic to and nod to the Oblivion crisis being over. There's somebody right there. Interesting. I wonder if it's one of those bandits. We'll find out real quick.
Hey, so I assume you're the one who's been sent to track us down. Damn stone was more trouble than it was worth.
Alright, so what'd you do with the stone, buddy?
We stole it. I won't try to hide that now. I'm all that's left now, though. We may have stolen the stone, but we weren't the last ones to do it. The lot of us got jumped by a bunch of ogres. Partial to pretty gems, it seems. I'm the only one that survived. If you want the stone, head to Sidor.
Alright, where's this Sidor
It's
you're
not far
talking
from
about?
here. Here, I'll mark it on your map. Now just leave me.
Well,
Go ahead. I don't care.
you missing some shoes. I'm sure that's pretty cold on your feet. Even though you are a Khajiit. I guess that's, is that it, or nah? We'll just head this direction. Oh my, where's it at? Let's check the map real quick. It is quite a ways over here. I suppose I could fast travel over here, but you know what? Oh, there's Azura's Shrine. That's nice. I'll just go ahead and walk. Just take a little scenic route as we kind of go over here to Sidor. And then we'll use an excuse going over here. We'll go ahead and find the Azura's Shrine. It'd be nice to go ahead and get this quest started so we can get the advantage of Azura's Star. That's kind of metagaming on my part. But it's a very useful enchanting tool. If I'm remembering correctly, that's what she gives. That's what she gives anyway in Skyrim. Definitely from my memory. It's just been a long time since I've actually played a lot of this Oblivion content. Let's see here. This is a very large mountain. And there's the Wizard's Tower. Beginning to wonder if maybe it might be better off fast traveling from the other side. Or I could just go ahead and travel all the way up to the Wizard's Tower and go from there. Yeah, one of the two. Definitely not taking normal means of traveling. Doing a little mountain climbing here on Knoll Mountain. We'll see how far we can get up. Starting to get a little too steep here. Oh. It's so much better than it was than Oblivion, but still at the same time, it's very wonky. This is kind of like the Breath of the Wild, like, without the climbing. Here we go. Looks like a random encampment. Here's the Wizard's Tower. Really, if I'm actually going to invest in a player home, I think this is probably where I'll invest it instead of Battlehorn Castle. But it might be fun to do multiple aspects of whatever player homes are available. That's just kind of a non-necessary extension of collection process kind of it. All right, got to the Frostcrag Spire. Very nice player home. I'm not going to worry about going in it though. I'm just going to carry on here, and this road hopefully should be a good route to my next objective. Should be a lot more direct than just climbing the random mountain. Oh, I guess there was an Oblivion gate there, but since I've I guess there's still some data still remaining. Since I have taken care of the Oblivion crisis. When you come across them, they blow up on their own. Let's see if I can give this... See if I can even make it. Stop moving. Bam. Gotcha. Yep. No more Oblivion Gate. Oh. Have some Wizard's Fury. Alright, well, I think I'm getting off track here. Let's go ahead and go back down here to the road and keep following the road so we don't have any more issues with mountain scaling. If it gets us too much off trail, then we will have to scale some mountains. I may actually have to. I'm kind of curious how this mountain pass forms. Let's go into kind of a valley. Looks like it does. Yeah, I think I might just head straight to it. I think it might be the best option. Love those Aurora Borealises. So pretty. Just had to take a moment there. Oh, here, get me some fire salts. Oh yeah. I think I still have some equipment to offload I have completely forgotten about. I think I have some Blackwood Company equipment. Anyway, I'm nowhere near her Battlehorn Castle, where I've been offloading the majority of my equipment. I could just head over to the Wizard's Castle and just start dumping stuff there too. Not very organized right yet, because I haven't quite figured out where I'm home. Decisions. Do need to offload that equipment, because I actually am almost maxed out. You know what, I'll just go ahead and walk back on over there and see if I can find something to drop it off into in the castle. Just because if I find some stuff to pick up, I'm going to want to pick it up and not be over encumbered. I could always use some of my feather equipment, but I like to refrain if I have to, because then I can use other enchantments instead of feather. All right, and here we are. Let's head on into Frostcrag Spire. This is actually my first time actually coming to this. I've never actually used this player home before. Arrived at Frostgrave Spire. I should make my way inside this curious but extraordinary tower. Continue. I'm not going to activate it. And it's locked. I will have to unlock it then. That's unfortunate. Well, I guess I won't be dropping this stuff off here. Because I still do not have very good lockpick skills on Paladin Snow. He's not very good at that stuff. And he's just been using spells to unlock chests and related. Alright, getting a little distracted here, which never happens in these kind of games at all. Just give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Got a text message from my wife. I was just looking over it. Now let's get back in. Alright, I guess we're gonna go scale this mountain over here and just head straight on over to our quest objective. I'm not gonna worry about following the path just because I may have to do some more mountain scaling anyway. So we'll just head straight toward it and hope the best. Because platforming and mountain climbing are just still not Bethesda's greatest. Which is okay. It's obviously not the main attract of the game. It's just good to look at and not climb. Usually. Woo! That's a ways. Oh no! Woo! Gonna have to be careful. Too bad I don't have feather falling. This is very steep. Alright, we're getting closer and closer. Oh my goodness. It's like I weigh hardly anything. Here we go. And we made it down without dying. Funny that you have to worry about dying more of falling than actually of other enemies and stuff. Looks like we found our way to Sador. Looks like there's something over there crawling, but I'm not going to worry about that. Go back on over here to the map. Let's go ahead, and the plan is we're going to go ahead and go into Sador, and then after we do our objective here in Sador, we'll go over to the Zur Shrine and find it so that we can be able to fast travel back to it at a later time. That's right, and we are going inside Sador to look for the Stone of Saint Alicia. Alright. Let's get my summon out and head on in. We'll see what's in these Oblivion ruins. Lots of locked chests that Paladin Snow has no capability whatsoever of unlocking. Let's go go ahead and get the map up so we can see kind of where we're going. And wish you could zoom out a little more on these interior maps. Would be very nice to have a little bit more settings for viewing. Okay. There's a path off to my left, but my objective is straight ahead. I'll just go ahead and head towards the objective. Oh, looks like we got a troll here. There we go. Get frosted. Ogre's teeth. Yeah. I am at 491 to 505. I don't really have a whole lot of space of picking up much, so I will not be picking up your teeth, unfortunately. That's unfortunate, because they are worth quite a bit for alchemy. Ah, I can carry gold, because apparently gold weighs nothing. Makes a whole lot of sense, but that's okay. All right, and looks like our objective is over here somewhere. Let's go ahead and head on in here and see what we can find. It looks like there's a pressure plate. Should I step on it? Let's just walk past it. Oh, I was gonna say I'll walk past it, but that didn't happen. I still triggered it, and it did something, but I'm not sure what. Maybe it did something up. See, here's the part where levitation would be kind of nice. It's like, see a platform up here, but I can't get to it unless I levitate or have a nice higher jump for athletic. So we got a few different directions we can take. Let's go ahead and go over here to the right. Maybe this will lead us to that second level. Ah, want some Wizard's Fury? Get you some. Have some of that. This is a very nice two-hander, but let's, I want to try out Sin Weaver a little bit. That is 10 points, fire damage. This one's actually 15 for frost. It's actually one, actually oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. This is 15 shock damage. Yeah, let's go ahead and try out Sin Weaver just for a wee bit. I have a feeling the glass claymore may be a little bit more efficient. Let's go back to the map. Just additional corridors that may have some things to steal. Hey, there's more ebony. And I don't have very much space to carry. I have some ebony gauntlets already, but I'll take this helmet just to be a little bit preservative on space. Let's see here. It's only 10 pounds. How much is the... Oh, wow. It's only 10 pounds as well. Am I overweight? No, yeah, I am. Let's see if there's anything else that I just really don't need, or I could just add on. I think you can only, yeah, you can wear 2. I have that one. I like keeping that one on. For some reason, it's not showing my, there it is. Now the effects have popped up. I've noticed that as being a consistent bug where these effects in the bottom over the top of your player avatar doesn't always show up. It's kind of unfortunate because it's kind of important to have it on the ones that have effects. Let's see here. Don't really have anything to drop except for maybe something under the miscellaneous tab. I could check to see if there's anything to repair. Nah. Everything's pretty much still pretty decent. Because then I can get rid of a pound of each hammer that breaks. It's pretty funny you can't find hammers that have a little bit better durability. They just keep on breaking. Rinse, repeat. Let's see here. Anything else to drop? That's pretty good. Wow, I didn't realize I had that many healing potions. That's quite a bit. I need to drop off some of those. And these are unnecessary to hang on to. I mean, granted, it would be worth selling them. But I might just drop some of these. Oh, wow, that's, maybe I'll use that. Yeah, that's nice. I'll just use some potions for a little bit, see if I can stretch it. If I need to, I can equip my feather ring to keep going here with my weight issue. All right, let's see if this way probably connects to where we're going. Let's see if it does. So far, so good. Let's see if what's in here first. If this is a dead end. Anything of interest? I'm not seeing anything, so we will carry on. All right. Here we are above. Looks like there's a pressure plate. And it's opened the gate. That's what we need. Go ahead and do a quick save here, because I think I'm forgetting to save a little bit. Ah, Stone of St. Alicia. I need that. That is exactly what I'm here for. We need to take that back to Bruma. Now that we've gotten it. Since I've gotten my objective, I don't see any other reason to delve anymore, so that's a ogre. Hello, buddy. Get you some. Get you some of my claymore with fire. All right. We need to go straight here and to get out. And here we are. Now we're going to head on over to the Azura Shrine, since we have been notified of where to finding that on the Oblivion map. Going to go ahead and head over there, and then from there we will head back to Bruma and return St. Alicia back to the temple. Are you, you're a bandit. Really? Come on. That's interesting. That's one thing I feel like is kind of unnecessary. You're not always, like, in real life, if you come across a camp, you're not going to be attacked. Even probably back in the medieval days, the Dark Ages, per se. Like Old Albion, if you want to be a little more specific. I would assume people just attacking on sight was not uncommon, but I would say it wouldn't be rare. I'm sure it did happen a lot, more than it does today. But I feel like, of course, this is just how they design it. Most of the factions, when you're venturing, are against the player. I will attack you on sight, and I will not talk at all. I'm a big fan of New Vegas in diplomacy or charisma, like being able to talk to those you're going against. It's just, sometimes it can be a lot more interesting than just being like, oh, I gotta kill you, and that's it. I mean, if you do it a lot, then it gets a little old after a while, and so, you know, sometimes talking and finding, you know, weaving through a little bit of diplomacy situations can be kind of fun. Because then you never know. I mean, can I persuade this person to listen to me? Can I find a resolution to the problem? There can be compromises. There can be agreements. There can be, you know, it's just, you know, tackling problems 101. You will work it out, hash it out with words. Except for creatures like this. Ogres, on the other hand, are just kind of mindless, per se, is what they're trying to portray, which is, I mean, even in the Lord of the Rings lore, they're kind of that way as well. Here we are, Azura's Shrine. Nice. Am I being pursued by something? I sure am.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Mountain lions. Ooh, what are you wearing?
You have entered a holy place. What is your business here?
Well, of course, the Shrine of Azura.
This is the Shrine of Azura, Queen of the Dawn and the Dusk. What is your business here, traveler?
I wish to summon Azura.
If you wish to speak to the lady, visit her shrine at dawn or dusk. Leave her an offering of glow dust, and perhaps she will deign to speak with you.
So I need glow dust
We
to speak
watch
with her.
and wait.
Will do. I'm pretty sure I do not have glow dust. I'm pretty good habit of getting rid of most of my alchemy. Let's see. Do not see any glow dust. Be up toward the top. This is alphabetized. Now, since we have it, and we have the quest as well, Azura, right there. But we're not gonna do that just yet. We'll have to find glow dust, of course, first before consulting with Azura. Let's go ahead and return the St. Alicia stone back to the Bruma Temple. Let's go ahead and head on over here to the Bruma East Gate. We're gonna do a fast travel real quick. I don't know if you noticed earlier whenever I was here in Bruma, it kind of had a really orange color, and I was kind of wondering what was going on. Looks much better now. Oh, well, my feather is worn off, so let's try the ring, just to keep from using that potion. I figured it'd wear off after probably fast traveling. Let's see here, feather, 45 points, and yes, brings us up high enough to where we don't have to worry about being loaded to where you can at least jog. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and get on here into the Bruma Temple and talk to...
How goes it? Hello. I bet someone sold the Breville jailbreakers down the river.
I forgot his name.
How else could the Fighters Guild have found their hideout?
Have you found it?
To
Have
Siri.
you brought back the Stone of St. Alessia?
Siroc. Yes, I have it. I've brought your Stone of St. Alicia back.
You found it. I can't thank you enough. Your work is greatly appreciated. Here, take these. I wish I could give you more.
You don't need to give me more. What did you give me? 3 strong potions of healing. And of course you've taken the stone. Because I don't need it. That's wonderful that you've taken that off my hands. It's probably useless for me. Unless I was a part of the Legacy of the Dragonborn, where we had a museum for things to be on display, I would probably buy it from you. Because I would put it in a museum, because that's where it would belong. Alright. But we're not playing the Legacy of the Dragonborn, which is definitely my all-time favorite mod for Skyrim. I highly recommend it. My opinion, I can't play Skyrim without it. It's literally, I have to have that mod going forward playing in it, because it makes collecting and gathering unique items so much more meaningful and fun, and actually a reason of how, not to just compile it in a big pile of chest of all the things, you can actually display it and have this huge building full of just museum-typed items and be able to have those on display. But while I'm here, I think I do have some things to sell. Let me look over my equipment. Claymore freezing. I mean, that's actually pretty good. Actually, that's 15 points of frost. It's much better than the Sinweaver. Sinweaver's pretty good. I think I'm liking the Claymore of the Dynamo the most. For the funds, maybe I'll try the freezing next and put Sinweaver back in Battlehorn Castle. That's where I've been storing things. One of these days we'll get around to the Wizard's Tower. But let's offload on some of this stuff. Seeing what all I might need to sell. I'm gonna go ahead and equip the Gill of Tongues and my Necklace of Personality. Go over to my magic and equip my touch spell, Beguiling Touch. And I should, while I'm thinking about it too, I need to run over to the Arcane University and create some more unlocking spells. Oh, what time is it? Oh, okay, he's just opened, because it was funny, it was like, trespassing. It's like, well, Paladin Snow does no trespassing. He is a lawful good character.
I am honored to speak to the...
Oh, yeah. Let's cast
Take
our
care.
spell first. Here we go.
Hey, you look just like your statue. What can I do for you?
I have a statue, apparently. Must be at the arena. All right, let's barter.
I offer the finest goods and lowest
see.
prices in all Cyrodiil.
Let's bump you up to 58%. Continue. Go to the weapons. Get rid of these elven arrows. Yes.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
Good. Let's see if you'll take some more. Continue on 60. Let's see if you'll take that. You took that. I'll leave it there for now. I probably need to offload on some of these arrows. I really only need a handful because I don't use it as a primary. I just like keeping this as a just in case, which most of the time I end up using magic anyway. I could actually offload all this just to have some extra weight. But I'm not going to worry about that right that second. So the ebony gauntlets, should I hang on to? I think I'll hang on to them just in case I decide to start enchanting multiple sets of armor and stuff. I probably should offload the Kvatch Curious. I haven't been using it lately. It just breaks so easily, and it's getting to where the armor is just not efficient enough. See if there's anything else I could sell here. Silver Nugget. Yes. I don't think he buys potions, because I could
Thank you for your patronage.
definitely offload on some
Goodbye.
potions. And unfortunately, when you complete the Mages Guild, the Bruma's Mages Guild is always in ruins. So otherwise, I would have gone in there to sell to the Alchemist, but she is no longer there. And Paladin Snow will not be a representative or in relation to the Thieves Guild, so I do not have access to that vendor either. Let's go ahead and look here at the map. I'm trying to remember what vendors are here. I think there's some vendors up here maybe in the corner. That's an inn. These are residential houses. What are these two? Nordwinds and Noroma? Man, some of these places, it's like, I don't remember ever actually going to, and I don't know why. I want to check and see what kind of businesses these are. Northwind. Ooh, your armor and equipment. And you look like you're a general goods person. Let's go in here and see if you'll buy some of this general merch, like mainly potions. Let's see here. You must be the vendor.
I am honored to speak to the hero of the Battle of Bruma. What can I do for you?
That's right. We have taken care of the Oblivion crisis.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Not just me. I could not have done it alone, even though it only works unless the player takes the initiative. All right, let's see here. Do not need to drain agility, so I'll sell that. But before I sell too much, let's go ahead and bump you up to about 60%. Continue. 10 points, don't need that one. Sickness, that's 20 points, I'll hang on to it. Silence. Damage speed, nah, that's not useful.
That seems a fair price.
Good idea to hang on to the cure disease or paralysis just for those iffy situations, and a poison. Never know when I might need to spell either. I don't really need that many, so I might sell 3 of them. Yes. Feather, hang on to that. That came useful. Get rid of these lesser potions of healing. Keep the invisibility just in case. Water walking. I actually have an amulet that does this, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Potion of sorcery. I'll get rid of that one.
A fine transaction.
Spell absorption. You never know when that actually might. That's actually pretty strong, so I might hang on to that. Restore personality. Nah. If I need to, I can always find another way of resolving that. Mainly through like blessings and going to altars and stuff can help that. Resist magic. Dispel. There's some dispels up here, weren't there? Yeah. I think they're stronger than this one, so I'll sell these. I'll keep the stronger ones. Endurance. Fortifies. It might be useful. Might be useful. Grounding, resist shock. It's actually, yeah, not very good. That's like basic 15 points for 15 seconds. I'm assuming it's only 15 damage over 15 seconds. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and get rid of that. These other ones are kind of a little bit better. Affliction and silence and sickness. Go ahead and get rid of these fire salts. 503 of 550. Much better. I think I can actually...
Another Saturday.
I am very satisfied. Thank you very much. Taking some of my random bits and bobs, you could say, that I find in my travels. Let's go over to the inventory and see if I can actually unequip my feather ring. It's 45 points. 505, yep. I can unequip it now. Let's go back to see which one I had equipped. I have the personality next, so I can go ahead and get these off. Willpower and... Let's see here. Yeah, and I got the ring shield on still. Equip the vest of warding, spell drinker, and need my pants. Magicka pants. There we go. All right. How much is... Well, that's only like 3 armor versus my Mithril, which is 1. I kind of want to be able to level up both heavy and light. So I'm using actually 2 heavies, the gloves and the boots. I don't get hit very often, so might have to start using some of my money for training. That might be useful. But for now, since we completed this job, we'll have to go back to Anvil to complete it. But before we do that, I'm going to save my game. And gonna go to my map, and we're gonna head on over to Battlehorn Castle and offload some of these items. Mainly the Blackwood Company armor and equipment. Don't really need that. But that's mainly I picked up for collecting purposes, because hey, I mean, it's like, that's what you kind of do in this game. You just pick up a bunch of different stuff, collect it, and finding some way of displaying it and arranging it in your house, and just keep delving and venturing and finding more quests and objectives to do, and just do things and however you want. That's just kind of the genre of this game. I don't know what that was all about loading-wise. You could blame that on my Steam Deck. It's not always exactly the best performance, and definitely is not the best system to play on. I wouldn't recommend it, but as you can see, my experience
It's the grand champion.
is about as smooth as it can be. So I've done a lot of tweaking to be able to make it to where it plays this well. All right, Sinweaver, I am going to drop you off, and I definitely do not want to part with you. I like you, but I will use you another time. Okay. I'm debating between actually using the freezing. I can always come back with you. Yeah, I'll come back for you, and I'm just going to use the Claymore Dynamo just because I want to have some fun. Or I might switch to the Mesa Dynamo. They're both shock damage, but hey, that's great. They're 15 points, which is awesome. Let's get rid of some of these arrows. Let's see here. Let's leave me with like at least just a handful. 12. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and offload another 2. So it's only like a pound. Leave the bow of fire. Let's see here. Blackwood boots, black cuirass, gauntlets, greaves, helmet, shield. There's another ring. There's some gauntlets for ebony and helmet. Here's some more. Could use those for enchanting later down the road. Go ahead and get rid of this. Just store this away. This is more of a trophy now. It's just kind of proven its use going forward from here. I'll go ahead and drop off this ring. I haven't really seen much of a reason to use it lately. It's awfully low too. I don't really want to part with it. It's pretty decent. I don't know if I'll use the endurance one. Just to clean up maybe some inventory, I might go ahead and drop it off too. But I could definitely see a reason using this frost, just in case I run into someone using too much frost that's really hitting me hard. There's another endurance ring. I think I will drop it off as well. I will hang on to these. These are good situational enchanted jewelry. Nirnroot, I'll just hang on to it, I suppose. I'll come back for it if I need it. It's mostly quest related, so I'd like to hang on to the Nirnroot just because it's quest related. Let's see here. I believe I've dropped off everything I would like to. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to the inventory and equip the Claymore. And now since we've done this, go ahead and do a quick save. And head on to Anvil to finish out this contract. And then from Anvil, I think we're going to head to, we'll have to head to, I think it's Leywin or Shadenhall. One of the two where the other contract assigner through the Fighters Guild will give you. Here's another reason to save a lot with these random stutters through loading different between world cells and interior cells. Alright, so I need to go back to Anvil to complete out this contract. Let's go ahead and head on over there to talk to Zahn. Looks like it's late. Yes, it is. It's 10 p.m., so we'll head on in and take a short nap over here to the...
You've got a contract. Shouldn't you be in Bruma? What's the status of the Stone of St. Alessia? Have you returned it to Sirach yet?
Was not expected to run into you first thing coming in. I have delivered the St. Alessian Stone.
Well done. You've put in good work for me. I only wish I had more. Things are a little lean right now, as I'm sure you know. Here's your payment.
Do you have any advancement for me?
Look, I can't promote you. Not now. You'll need to get some contracts completed, and then I can do it.
Okay. You have any more contracts for me?
I've got nothing more for you, my friend. I believe Burrs has one further assignment, but that is all. I wish you luck.
All right. I'll have to go see Burrs. Did he say where he was? I think I remember where
Bye.
he is. So anyway, since I ran into him first
Good
thing,
to see you.
not going to worry
Something
about taking a
about
nap. Fulfilled the contract. Now I'm going to head to... I'll look at the map. Maybe see if I can remember it once I look on the map. Anvil, I know, is where the other main fellow is. Coral's where Orden usually is, but I think it's Shadenhall. Let's go check the Shadenhall faction real quick. See if we can run into Orden. I think, no, it's not Orden. Man. I'm one of those kind of persons that's very visual, so I really remember faces over names unless I have a strong association with the individual. And here we are stuttering some more. Sorry about that. Makes me kind of wonder if this loss of scaling might be causing a little bit more issues than good between cell transfers. If I experience more, at least from I'm just kind of analyzing as I go. I may disable it for my next playthrough. If it gets any worse, I may actually pause and remove that launch command and see if it's any better. Because I'm thinking about taking a break here in a few minutes. Let's see if this is the place. I think it is. It looks familiar to me. I just need to find the orc that is in charge of giving contracts in this jurisdiction. I do not see him. I do not know his schedule either. Just kind of unfortunate. Let's see if he's in the basement. I kind of doubt it, so I may have to end up passing to some time just so he'll be on the premises. It's an unfortunate thing about a schedule-based system when you can't find them. You're just left to find them on your own. There's the porter. What time is it? It is 9:57 a.m. So I'm going to wait an hour.
Morning.
Good morning. Let's...
Well,
there
Matt.
you are, Burrs.
I assume you're back for more work, because I don't see a big need to chat with you.
Yeah, I know. You like to smash and not talk. Do you have a contract for me?
I've got more for you. Important stuff, actually. You need to go talk to Lord Rugdumph.
Lord Rugdumph. Rugdumph. That sounds... an interesting name. It almost sounds like... what do you put underneath that rug, Lord Rugdumph? Is that where you store all your stuff you should be putting away?
He's an orcish noble, a fine man. Our families go back a bit. Anyway, his daughter is missing. Head to his estate and talk to him. Find his daughter, and mind your manners. I don't want you embarrassing me.
All right. I will go and talk to the noble.
Go help Lord Rugdumph and wipe that smile off your face.
Smile? My goodness. What's wrong with smiling? Smiling's good. Smiling is positive. Apparently, you like frowns. That's unfortunate. He must not be a morning person. I've experienced people like that, unfortunately. There we go, Lord Rumgumph estate. They're very wealthy, and they're a noble, and they are not within city gauge. That's kind of interesting. Since it's so close to Azura's shrine, I'm going to go ahead and fast travel over there, and then walk from there. Once I get to the Rugdolf estate, I'm going to take a short little break. Before we do that, let's get there first. Rugdolf. Oh my. Sounds so silly. All right, let's see where we're going here. Talking about silly. The gauntlets definitely look silly on my character, but oh well. That's okay. We're not exactly going for looks. At least at the moment. It's just convenience. I could go to the Arcane University and enchant whatever I want to kind of replace what I'm using and use on whatever kind of equipment I'd like to, but I'm not worried about that quite right now. I'm just playing casually and just kind of enjoying it as the flow takes me. But I will get to it eventually because I do need to create some spells too. I need to create some unlocking spells because I am missing out on a lot of different opportunities by passing up on locked chests. Paladin Snow realize that? Wow, this is interesting. Just a very nice house in the middle of nowhere. I guess that's what you do when you have a... You're very wealthy. Well, I mean, that's not much different than today. Yep, here we are. I'm gonna go ahead and head on in. But first, before I do that, I'm gonna do a quick save. Go into his residence. And well, I hear some Nirnroot. And there's this nice statue. And I am going to take a short little break here. And I will be right back here in just a few minutes. Give me 1 second. We'll zoom here in a second. All right, we're gonna get started here, back here in just 1 second. There we go. Sorry, I had to look over some of my text messages and kind of go run through those. Besides the usual, take a quick little break, go outside, enjoy the beautiful weather that we're having right now, at least where I'm located. Other than that, also kind of look up on some of the projects that I'm doing for my main contracting source that I'm going through, which is Ichthus Digital. I'm working with them on some projects, having a migration of a ginormous website, 90 gigabyte plus, very slow migration kind of process. Just kind of was looking over some of the progress in that. Sorry, but that's a little bit off topic. Getting back on topic, we're gonna do the contract for the noble's daughter. We have to help Lord Rugdolf find his daughter. Apparently he can't find her, she's missing. So let's go talk to this Lord Rugdolf. Is this the rug he's talking about? Is there dirt underneath it? I don't see any. Or is that one? I don't know. I'm just being silly. Here he is. All right.
Speaketh Yuan.
Hello there.
Ah, you are from the Fighters Guild, I resume. Good show. I am Lord Rugdump Groshurkak. Let us conversate on the Lady Rugbutt.
Rugbutt?
I fear that whilst out rock-picking, she was apprehensive, stolen away. My suspicion is that ogres have abjected her. Please search to the east of my sprawling abode. They have been known to vacate these premises. I am most gracious and truly woeful. Horrible creatures, replete with horror and evil. They roam freely eastward of the estate. I look forward to you exterminizing them. Proceedeth most urgent-like.
He speaks in poetry, and he's an orc. That's quite humorous, if you think about it. Because at least the way he talks, it just kind of sounds a little bit polar opposite to most orcs you run into. Most of them are like, I have a giant hammer and tell me what to smash. Very funny. A little bit of stuttering again, unfortunately, and that's a shame. All right, let's see where this noble daughter's located. Not very far from here, okay. Looks like we're gonna be dealing with some ogres. Probably stole her because she looked very similar to ogres. And in reality, they're kind of doofy, and it's like, no, that's an orc. You might be descendants, I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into the lore of Elder Scrolls to see whether they are descents or not. All right, let me make sure I'm following the right way here. Get off too much off trail. What do we have here? Ah, ogres. All right, come here.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
This must be you. Yep, Rugbutt. Interesting.
Don't just stand there. Get rid of those ogres. Stab them, burn them, tear their throats out.
Huh, now you sound more like an orc.
Please, get on with it.
Almost looks like you're doing a T-pose there, buddy. All right, there's only 3. What you doing there, man? You got some big hands. You got some big old hands doing some twitching. All right, let's get Rugbutt. Very, very strange name. Very strange. My opinion, I wouldn't want to be named
This is so embarrassing.
Rugbutt.
Glad you killed those things. I'd have done it myself, but apparently that's not ladylike. Let's get back to my father. Please, get on with it.
A little bit rude. Apparently you're more of a orc than your father is. Your father's a little fallen by the noble side. All right, let's go find your father, Rugdong.
You found my belabored daughter. I will tell Burge Grokash about your indentures. Take this. It has been passed in my family for many generators.
Generators? Rug dump sword. Interesting. Thank you.
Ananas most soon again, forsooth.
Let's see what that Lord Rungpump sword is. Alright, there we go. There's the effects I would like to see. Absorb speechcraft and silence. Interesting. It would be a little more useful, I feel like, on a dagger than a sword, but okay. If I had the Dragonborn Museum, that would go great in the museum. But I do not, because hence we are playing Oblivion Remaster. I am very much looking forward to Sky Oblivion, as a lot of others are probably as well. This year has already been referenced to the Year of Oblivion, because Oblivion Remaster this year, and of course Sky Oblivion coming out sometime this year. Just enjoying the remaster very, very, very much. As far as when it's releasing, I'm assuming late in December, or just in December sometime, I'm assuming. So I'll just make my decision then, if I'm still playing this, whether I'm going to switch over. I'd like to play through a lot of the content on the remaster, at least once. And I'd also like to get all the achievements too. That would be nice, because back in the day when Oblivion first came out, you just didn't have achievements. Achievements are fun just because it gives you kind of some goals and objectives to do for yourself, and kind of have a way of displaying those achievements to an extent. But as far as replayability, I could see Sky Oblivion so much more potential for replayability. I could see a lot of different things the community actually would probably implement, because the modding community for Skyrim is already so awesome and amazing. There's so much in it. Granted, Oblivion Remaster is also becoming a lot more active than I thought it was going to. I thought with the caddied system between Unreal and the old engine of Oblivion would be kind of disastrous, but so far it looks like a lot of people are still modifying anyway, which is great. But my plan is probably just to do one really good playthrough on the remaster, and then I may just, if I'm going to keep playing Oblivion, I'll probably stay pretty fashioned on Sky Oblivion, just because of the community and so much it's been invested in the Skyrim modding community. It looks like it's late, so we're probably going to have to rest in order to find what's his name? The orc that gave me my contract. I'm sure he has a residence somewhere here, but I do not. Oh no, he sleeps here. So wake up, Mr. Burrs. Go cash.
You need to go find Lady Rogbutt, meat. Why are you standing here talking to me?
Because I've taken care of, and she's been found.
You got her back in one piece. Good work. I've always liked that girl. May have to look her up sometime. Here's your payment.
Yep. Do you have an advancement for me?
You've done good work, and you deserve better than your current rank. I'm restoring your previous rank of Guardian. Congratulations.
I'm back to a Guardian. Do you have any work for me?
I've got one more for you, meat. I assume you can handle it. I need you to investigate some disappearances at Harlan's Watch.
All right, I guess we're gonna go check out some disappearance at Harlan's Watch.
Some folks are missing in Harlan's Watch. We've been contracted to find out what's happened. Speak to Durana Thelis for all the details. Get going.
All right. We will go...
Stop wasting time. Get to Harlan's Watch, now.
Thank you for being so loud. Let's see here. Harlan's Watch near Shaden Hall. Let's see where that's at. Ah. It's not very far at all. It's just like a chapel outside of Shaden Hall. So we
Look at the
will...
muscles on you.
That's a very strange comment. I know it's because of my attributes. Which is funny because my character really doesn't look that muscular at all. Let's see here. Map. I really want to go to the Arcane University and create some spells, but the main thing I want to create is some unlocking spells. It also would be nice to enchant some equipment as well that I've been kind of gathering up. All right, well, let's go ahead and head on out of town. Head on over to this chapel. What is it? Harlan's Watch. Shouldn't have too far of a walk. Absolutely love the soundtrack for Oblivion. I could actually go in the back end and actually add all the other Jeremy Soule soundtracks, but I'll keep it as original as possible. I don't mind keeping this as more of a traditional vanilla experience. Granted, this is a remaster, and they've done some pretty nice revisions that have worked really well in this modernized Oblivion. All right, let's see.
We need your help.
Drelena.
Hello. You're from the Fighters Guild, I presume. Oh, it's good that you've arrived. We need your help with some disappearances.
What are these disappearances? Do you have any more information on them?
Some folks reported seeing strange lights near the old swampy cave. We sent folks to investigate them, but haven't seen them since. We need help.
All right, what do you want me to do?
They started appearing a few nights ago. Odd, flickering lights. In the morning, there was nothing to see. But they were there at night.
All right, well, let's go check out
careful.
these strange lights you're talking about. It's over here at the Swampy Cave. We've been over here in this area before. Related to the Dark Brotherhood. Excuse me, I don't know why I said Dark Brotherhood. Related to the main campaign with the Menkar Cameron's followers at the Dark Fissure. All right. Whoop. Just kind of working my best way I can down this hill without dying. I don't see any strange lights yet. Oh, I see them now. All right. Leveled up my destruction. Yep, there's definitely some strange lighting over there. Ah, it looks like I've leveled up. Very nice. Those are definitely some interesting looking lights. Let's go over here and check it out. Oh, yep. Enemies, as you can see, just going straight to combat. Will-o-wisps. All right. Glow dust. Hey, I need some glow dust for the Shrine of Azur, I believe. Very, very, very useful. I will use that. Let's see if we can find this other container. There we go. And take that. I could use that ingredient. All right, let's go ahead and do a quick save here. Go ahead and head on in here. I need to be careful when I use my soul trap because I think it prioritizes your, not sure exactly, your empty ones, but I'm assuming the larger the soul, the larger container it chooses. I'm assuming it does. It is kind of difficult to figure out when it kind of all does it on the back end. I want to save soul trap for larger souls to collect. That's definitely the most useful. Go ahead and keep it on my frost. Looks like there's a ogre over here. Let's go ahead and get my map open. Is there a quest objective somewhere in here? I may just be investigating. Yeah, it looks like I might just have to comb this whole cave. Troll fat. I'll go ahead and pick that up. I believe I have plenty of inventory space since I offloaded on a bunch of stuff. Yeah, have a lot. Let's go back to the map. It's like this is a dead end, except a couple chests. And Paladin Snow is no good at that. That looks like an ore vein, but nothing there. I will take that. Oh, there's another chest over here. Battle Hunter Helmet. Detect life. Ah, that's actually pretty nice. Nice little effect. That's especially, I've always found that Detect Life being very useful for stealth type characters. It's great, because then you can be able to see through walls and then sneak on upcoming enemies. All right. Looks like that might be another chamber somewhere else in this cave system. Just kind of work our way around here. Oh, wow. I did not see you there at all. I'll take that fat. Another locked chest. Another lost opportunity, unfortunately. Decisions. This one looks like it might be a dead end, so we'll go ahead and head this way. Oh. That's an interesting way to die. Gonna fall? In slow motion? Looks like it. The physics for you are a little bit off. You must be very lightweight. Same with you. Oh my. Ah, there you go. You fell over now. Oh my. Venture on. Soak up the silly moments of the infamous Bethesda bugs. Getting pretty close to an objective. Stop you in your tracks. Thank you. Alright, it looks like I found your villagers. Yep. Inside Swampy Cave, I found the corpses of the townsfolk that are missing. It looks like the trolls have been feeding on people weakened by the will-o-wisps. I should make sure to clear out all the remaining trolls from the cave complex. So we need to clear out this cave. To make sure these trolls won't destroy any more of these townsfolk. Battle Axe of Cold. Not a very good enchantment. Not worth very much either. But I'll go ahead and pick you up anyway. If I find something better, I'll drop it. Alright. I believe this is a dead end. Just where they've been piling up all their unwanted food. Or saving for later. Just pretty disgusting, but I figured if for creatures like these. Take a nap. And he is. Hello there. Whoa. He's a fast one. I don't think I've seen one move that fast before. Weird. Alright, we still have a little bit more of this cave system to explore. Make sure we get rid of all these trolls. Looks like there's another chamber here that we gotta go investigate. Let's see. Wonder how big this system is. Hello there. Guess we'll find out if this is the last chamber by looking around a little bit more. Ring of Feather. Those are always nice to have. Not sure if that's actually better than the one I already currently have. Is there anything of interest down there? There's a chest. Yes, there is. Let's see what's in it. And it's locked. That's unfortunate. Do not have a spell for average yet. But that is okay. Alright, let's see. Looks like there's 2 more chambers. I did not see an entrance or exit over there, below or above. So I'm gonna go this direction. Maybe that's below. I see that's the problem with the maps. They should have a first and a second level and however many levels you have so that you can see on this map. I think what it does is they must have something that creates a map automatically off of above and below kind of system of the actual created level. Hello there. Average. See if there's anything over here. Do not see anything, but it looked like there's some more chambers going over here and over here. Let's go this way first. It is unfortunate they kind of haven't updated some of these dungeons and stuff. They feel pretty, which I understand they probably were trying not to get too far away from what originally was designed. They kind of just updated the graphics and stuff and just kind of kept the structure of the old dungeons, which is perfectly fine and understandable. They wanted to do it to a remaster standing point where it's not a remake, which Sky Oblivion I would consider as a remake. It's a remake in Skyrim engine. There's going to be lots and lots of improvements to it, which I'm very much looking forward to. As I've already mentioned, looks like I may have to backtrack if these are both dead ends. That one just circles back around. Let's go this way. This circles, I didn't even see this entrance or exit. This comes back into the main chamber area that I just came into earlier. Let's backtrack here. Let's see here. Doesn't matter which direction I go. Need to go back over here to the left. Here's the issue where you gotta backtrack if you miss something. Because it's like, I'm not really gonna know which direction to go if that's gonna take me all the way back. So I believe this direction is not a dead end, and it's not. Let's go see if there's some more trolls that need to be taken out. There any more? Oh, yep, there we go. Hello there. They sure do move very fast. I didn't really notice that. All right, I killed all the trolls in the swampy cave. I should go back and report back to the town. Let's see if there's anything over here of interest. That's a locked chest, unfortunate. Believe I do not have anything of interest down there. Go ahead and see where this takes us. Ah, this might be an exit to the cave. That would be wonderful. Yes, it is. I love it when there's just a straight exit, one side to the other kind of dungeon. Unless it circles back around to the entrance, which is also amazing and saves a lot of time for the player. Sorry, I gotta get a little drink there. Some Nernroot here. Very, very noisy. Ah. Absolutely love the greens. I actually used a mod to help change a little bit of the greenery in Oblivion Remaster to look a little more reminiscent of the original from 2006. I felt like it really needed that revision of having a little bit more green. The way I kind of view games are, I'm not looking for realism. I'm looking for something unique and an escape from your typical reality. So I'm all for anything that defies reality. Games that are stylized are absolutely wonderful. I love those kind of games. They look great and unique.
Hi. Yes.
Read any good
Hi
books
there.
lately?
I read the real Berenzia
Heard any
recently.
news from the other provinces?
Quite a... Please see if you can't find our friends who have disappeared.
I found them. They're not alive.
Oh no. You believe trolls killed them? That's horrible. Good that you've killed all the trolls, though. Please take this, with our gratitude.
My pleasure. Next time, tell
What
the
a
guard.
pity. Like to talk about.
Horrible.
So long.
Mind and body
Good day.
ring. Yeah, they should definitely confront the Fighters Guild instead of just going investigating themselves. Elder Scrolls and Nirn just in general is a very dangerous place to just venture off from normal populated towns. Oh yes, it's a ring she gave me. Let's see. Minded Body. Reflect damage and fortify strength. And that's actually pretty nice. Let's see here. I have 2 that are actually 45 points now. That's great. Ring shield at 18. And I have a willpower of 6. I'm very tempted to want to try this just because of the reflect, and it bumps even my strength up more. I mean, I like willpower as well, but this just might be a little fun to play around with. I could actually stack that with the shield as well, but I'd have to use a one-handed item, which is great. Reflect is one of those fun spells or enchantments to work with. Okay, let's go ahead and head back on into town. Thinking about whether I should either fast travel or just walk in. I'm just gonna go ahead and fast travel, just because I'm already here at the map. And inform him of the contract being fulfilled. And then I'll go ahead and fall in one of the free bunks at the Fighters Guild and level my character up. I think we're getting to level 17 is what we leveled up to. Still having some more.
Fellow knight, I bid you welcome.
Ah.
I'm pleased that a Knight of the Thorn has received such a worthy gift, even if you're just an honorary knight.
Ha. This fellow is funny. Farwin, you encounter him in the main campaign. You end up having to basically rescue him from the Oblivion Gate, and it's very, very difficult to actually get him out alive. I think I had to go through multiple attempts to actually have him alive, but you actually get a very nice
Remember to carry our
unique item. You get to choose from 2, and I highly recommend it. Just, it's a little tedious, and it's really tempted to just let him die and leave him. That's what I used to do back in the day just because it was frustrating. But it's actually really worth keeping him alive, even as much challenge it is, because he just charges in and he has literally like
What's the latest?
No health.
Gonradel can teach you about acrobatics for a
No
price.
health pool at all.
Of course, she'd rather be training her dogs. Gonradel does seem to love her dogs. She taught me a little something. You're supposed to be helping out the folks at Harlan's Watch. What's the step?
That's exactly what I did. I took care of the disappearances.
Trolls, huh? And drawn in by will-o'-the-wisps? There's some lousy luck for you. Well, here's your payment. Afraid to say, I don't have any more contracts for you. I don't think Azan has any either. You did pretty good work, Meat.
All right, I took care of Harlan's Watch. And do I have an advancement?
You've cleared every contract we've got on the books. That's some good work. You're now promoted to champion of the Fighters Guild.
Ah, wonderful.
You outrank me now, so there's certainly no more I can do for you. You might check with an old friend of yours, though. Rumor has it that Orion's looking for you. You didn't hear it from me, though. Good work and good luck.
We need to look for Orin. Ah, got an achievement for the Champion Fighters Guild. So we need to look for Orin somehow, and I bet he's back in. I think it's. Let's see here. Yeah, Coral. He's probably at his homestead. But I think before I do that, we're gonna go ahead and do a new save game. Haven't been doing very good this time around saving.
Good afternoon.
And
Gonradel can teach you about acrobatics for a price.
Gonna do a little nap here to level up. Yes, we're level 17. And maybe we can get pretty close to being maxed out with strength and willpower. And let's see here. Endurance, agility, speed, personality. I'm just starting to choose things now. I think I'm going to do some more endurance. Well, would be nice to have a little bit more speed. I think this is related to mostly just movement, which is kind of wah. But it could get a little humorous when you actually can make this variable attribute, excuse me, super high. You can be super speedy. Yeah, I'll do some speed, but let's put as much as I can into strength first. I can only put 5, so I'm at 96. I'll max it out on the next level up. Put as many as I can in this one, and just put 2 in speed for now. There we go. Confirm. All right, auto saving. And now we're gonna head out here, and I think I might head over to the Arcane University and create a couple more spells. I want to see if I can create some spells related to unlocking chests. I do have some of the, I think at least one of the lower spells, so just having one should be able to give, hopefully, if I'm remembering correctly, to be able to create those other tier spells. Information gathering. Yep, I need to look for Oren. I'll leave that one activated because I want to continue on that. But we're going to head on over to, instead of Coral, we're going to go to the Arcane University. So we can make some spells. I'm content with a lot of the destruction spells I'm currently using. I don't feel like I need to create one for that. I'm going to just go ahead and create one for just unlocking doors and chests. I feel like I need to get some higher levels on that. I should be able to cast, I think, mid-tier. Is this the Kuranism? Trying to remember which one's which, because there's one that you do enchantments for weapons and one for spells. I think I might be in the wrong one. Let's see here. Yeah, enchanting. Enchanting. I'm not enchanting items right now. I could. I don't really. I'll do that another time.
Greetings, guildmate.
Now, let's see. Practice rooms. You could just always pull up the local map and read. Watchtower, Mage Quarters, and Mystic Archives. Lustranium. I think it's in the Lustraniums, if I'm remembering correctly. It's been a little while. I know I can enchant definitely at the Crystorium or whatever you pronounce it. Let's try this one. Nope, not here. I know if I was to get the Wizard's Tower, you have all that access. But the problem is I can't even get in it because I have no key, and it's locked with a medium lock. Okay. Go to Watchtower, practice rooms. I might be over here.
Greetings,
opposing.
guildmate.
It's barely been a while since I've done this, so just bear with me. Mage's Quarters. Mystic Archives, I believe that's like their library. And Praxographical Center? Here we go. This has to be it. I sure hope so.
What can I do for you,
Yes. Spell making. Here we are. All right. Let's see if we can find, yes, open lock. Let's do lock level. I don't see why you would need to do area on a lock level. Average, hard, very easy. Let's go ahead and complete. I'm gonna leave it on 10 just in case. It might be a mistake, and plus I have plenty of cash to create this stuff. So open, very, lock, hard, and of course it's very high. It requires 75, which is fine. I'm gonna use it eventually. Go ahead and create it. Your skills level is not high enough to create this spell. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's change it to average. All right, get this, that. Do confirm. Requires 50, unfortunately, and I probably will not be able to create it. Yep. So I really obviously need to really level up on this. It's alteration. I need some more alteration spells. So let's change this to... Problem is I don't think I can... Let's see here. Because the only other... I think I have a very easy. I don't think I have an easy. Yes, let's go ahead and create that, because I do not have that yet, and I should be using that more often. Let's see here. Trying to figure out if there's anything else I need to create while I'm here. I don't think so. What is Fortify skills? That's restoration, I believe. I don't have very many alteration skills. Shield might be. Let's go to magic. Shame on me, I don't use dragon skin very often. That's easy. I probably didn't even need to create an easy. I thought I only had, yeah, I didn't need to. I can actually cast this from a distance. Oh well. Protect is alteration. I need to be using that more than light, because shield wall, that's nice. I need to level up my alteration a lot more. I like the no, I didn't use the right one, excuse me. There we go. Shield wall. I like the light because it's useful, but I may just keep it off for a little bit just because I like my setup. I might actually overdo it on 8 because I haven't been using my summon quite as much lately. And I do want, whoops, that's 7. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Go back to my inventory. Get my favorites, go back up. Put on 7 on the mace. There we go. All right. Okay.
Greetings, guildmate.
Need to be using that alteration a little bit more so I can be able to cast some of those higher level opening spells. I created a spell for that already had the ability to actually create. I wasn't paying attention. That's my fault. All right, let's go over to Coral to talk to Orin.
How are you?
Not bad.
Bye.
Be seeing you.
Believe he's going to be at his residence because he's no longer employed with the Fighters Guild, which is unfortunate for him and highly unfair, that's for sure. So I now have the ability to open very easy and easy locks. And I just need to pay attention, and mainly myself, that I can do that.
Greetings.
Hello, Orin.
Good day.
So, you got some duties for me?
These certainly won't be official duties. Fact is, you'll likely be expelled from the guild if Velena gets wind of the fact that you're here. And I've already been expelled. Doesn't mean I'm done, though. I'm taking down the Blackwood Company, and I want your help doing it.
The Blackwood Company is obviously murdering other people and doing anything and everything they can to complete their contracts, and they murdered from the Fighters Guild. I do find it strange that the leader of the Fighters Guild is not willing to take the initiative in trying to counteract the issue at hand. Granted, more than likely, Orin's gonna be more brute force, and I'm gonna, let's fight, because you killed my brethren. Not the most exactly diplomatic approach. Anyway, let's carry on with what he has to say about the Blackwood Company.
To bring them down, I need more information. My sources tell me they're trying to expand, and they've set up camp in Glade Mist Cave. I want you to go there and capture Ajum Kajin, one of their leaders. Bring him back to me. I'd like to spend some time talking to him.
That'll be interesting. Ajum Kajim.
He's the one in charge of this expansion. I know he's a high-ranking member of the group. An Argonian mage, from what I hear.
All right, let's go talk to
this
this
get him.
mage. We will go talk to him. We'll see how this is supposed to play out, if I can actually bring him here. As far as my concern goes and my thought process, you'd kind of have to follow you with how a lot of the physics work in this game. All right. There he is, Glade Mist Cave. Not very far from here. I suppose I could head out and just walk down the road to Glade Mist Cave. It's probably the best approach since I don't have anywhere really to fast travel to it. I think that's going to be the best option. So that is what we will do. Go ahead and do a quick save here. And just as an FYI and reminder, I will be starting my stream a little bit before, around 4:45 Chicago time.
How about you?
I've been better.
Good day. Good evening.
Yes.
Bring up the map.
The
Yeah, we'll
chest
go ahead
in
and
that
go out
handy
this gate.
stables now offers to protect your...
It is unfortunate that it's like you do the Fighters Guild jobs and then it's like you're like supposed to keep giving me work, and it's like eventually get to a point where they're like, we don't have any more contracts. It's like, well, what about everybody else? What about me? It's like you just tell me there's no more work. It's like, It's just how the game, of course, is structured in the questing system. But it just kind of feels like they're dead and they don't have any work. But other guild members are working somehow. Makes you wonder. But from a design standing point and the era, it makes sense. Alright. Wayron Priory. Gonna pass through. There's the blacksmith. How are you doing? I could use a horse, but I much prefer to walk. Might as well look at the pretty Aurora Borealis on our way up to our location. I'm gonna stick to the road. And a bear. Funny thing is, bears usually don't walk around the roads. I mean, you see sometimes in like YouTube and stuff where you see them like hauling off with garbage containers and running out, you know, around people's houses and stuff. I've seen some on AFV where you actually see coming out somebody's window. I saw in one video, which is pretty crazy. This looks like, oh, okay, Minotaur. And you're beefy. Just a log. I thought it killed something. Oh, looks like I got the repair equipment icon showing up. I guess I need to repair some of my equipment. It has been a little while since I've repaired something. Let's see what he broke. Bigger, heavier, enemies can break equipment a lot faster, especially lesser equipment. And that's these boots, of course, but which they offer feather, which is wonderful. Allows me to carry a lot more. I only think it's like a small amount, but every little bit amount helps, that's for sure. Back to the map. Keep following the road. Looks like there's another bear. Bye-bye. Imperial Guard. Hello there.
What do you need, champion?
No need. Someone's chasing me. Spriggan. Still had a little ways to go. Looks like about 200 or so left. Got about 50 left. Late Mist Cave. Hello there, Imperial officer.
What do you need, champion?
Just pathing through. Let's check my map. See how close we... Ah, yes, we're very, very close. Let's pay attention to our marker. Did not realize we were getting past it. Ah, here we are. Let's go ahead and do a save. I'll swap over and use my mace a little bit. Pull up the map again. So we're just looking for one individual.
Look who we've got here.
Oh, all right. Well, they're just gonna charge me. So be it. I was expecting to actually have some communication, but they don't want to talk at all. Resist shock. Oh, that's actually pretty nice, boots. Spellbinder Greaves. Spell absorption. Oh, nice. I will take a few things off of you. You don't need those. Blackwood Shield. War Axe or Fracturing. Ooh, that's worth something. You just got some Elven, Steel. Where's your bow? You must have dropped it. Yeah, there it is. It's an ebony bow. I will take your ebony bow. Well, I was hoping for a talk instead of just a clear the dungeon of the Blackwood Company. But they're more of like, obviously they function more of an organized bandits, it seems, with contracts. That's unfortunate. More gold. Gold. Let's go ahead and look at those. There were gauntlets, I think. Ah, Strider boots. Resist shock. And I really like the special because it gives you strength, which is great. The armor on self, it's kind of where. But the Spellbinder Greaves. These are boots. That's actually really nice. Actually has way more defense too. The Lightfoot boots does 25 points. It allows me to carry more, which is great. But this is mainly for spells. Course. Ah, these replace my greaves, excuse me. My hands, not my feet. Yeah, I think I might wear those in the place. Well, actually no, they are boots. I am mistaken. Actually, what are they? Wait, they're greaves. Ah! Doofy me. They are breeches. I was looking at the icons and I was just like, getting a little confused there. But that's absorption. I could either use that or my Vajika pants, which is 20 points. I don't know. I'm kind of torn between them right now. Actually, maybe I will use absorption. It is worth more, so it probably, to an extent, is. a little bit better just because it offers armor, and I am at 72 with them. So I will leave those on. The Strider boots. Don't really feel like I need that resistance. Ebony Curse would be great if it was actually enchanted, but it's not. That's unfortunate. Let's see. Fracturing. Oh, it just disintegrates armor. Breaks stuff. Fun. Hello there. You're obviously going to attack on sight. Yep.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
There you go. Have a little Wizard Fury and my mace. Hello there. Where you going, buddy? Don't you run from me. Gaunt. Ooh. Like I'm going to use them, though. But Fortify Security. Fortify Sneak. Bow of Fire. Sure, I'll take that. And another Ebony Bow. I will take that. Looks like I am already getting too much equipment because they have lots of good stuff. So I'm going to go over to, what am I? Let's see here. I think my Rings of Feather. Rings of Feather? Or that one? And yeah, just remove my willpower. And leave the shield on just to keep the higher armor. And it looks like I do need to repair something. It's probably something I just picked up. Maybe the greaves, possibly. Let's see. Repair hammer. Nope, it's my boots. These boots are they're like equivalent to iron. They break very, very easily. It's unfortunate, but it is the case. All right, let's keep heading on through here. An average, which I can only open very easy or easy. Hello there. Yeah, get you some of that reflect. It hurts, doesn't it? Fortify Athletics on his boots. I will take that off your hands. And there's just so much good stuff. I do not know how to pick it all up. I may have to take off my Ring of Shielding and put on another feather. Can I equip this enchantment right now? Interesting. It only lets me have one on, I guess. That's unfortunate. 619. Man, there are so many choices. You know what, I'm gonna drop that. I should have sold it a while back, and it's not really worth much. Give myself a little bit more weight. I'm hanging on to the Ebony Curious because I don't have one yet. And I want to stow that away. Okay, this should be better now. Hopefully I don't find any more equipment to pick up. More than likely I will. Let's go back to the map. Looks like our objective is over here somewhere. Oop.
You'll never take me down!
Get you some. My goodness. These guys are very well decked out. Light. That's nice. Oh boy. More ebony. And I have no space. And then I even enchanted curious. No boy. so much stuff I want to pick up. And I'm just getting to where I do not have the space for it. See, he just has basic equipment. That's actually pretty light. Pick up those. And I'm overcumbered already. Okay. I want to pick up these and that. Already picked up some boots. I don't have any ebony greaves that are unenchanted yet, I don't think. Let me check. Because the ones I'm wearing right now are enchanted. I don't see a set. Fortify endurance. It's not bad. Let's see. It goes up to 60 using it. Oh, nice. And it'll give me a little more endurance. And it's very, very pretty. Ebony is always very nice. Very nice looking. Okay. So, the dilemma I have now is I am over capacity. 672, because I'm wanting to carry way too much. Let's go over to my magic, see if I can find a feather spell. I know I do have one somewhere. Let's see. There's flash. Heal. Restore. Well, I thought I had some type of feather spell, but I may only have scrolls that I can think of. Summon Scamp, Rage, Water Breathing, Weakness to Fire, Ghost Walk. What's Ghost Walk? Invisibility. Figures. I should have known that. Thralling Presence, Charm. Yep. Well, I thought I had some type of feather, but I think I only have one. This gauntlet's a lock breaking. Actually, don't hardly take up any space. Man, wish they didn't take up so much space. So much weight. I should rephrase that. Let's see here. Gonna have to get rid of some stuff somewhere. I can go ahead and get rid of this axe. Go ahead and get rid of these bows. I don't need those. Down to 600. Still need to lose a little bit. I want this mace just in case I want to use it for enchantment. I'm not a huge fan of Daedra. I actually love Ebony way over Daedra. Sorry, I'm making decisions here. Still need to get rid of some stuff. Oh wow, these are a lot of weight. Go ahead and get rid of this stuff. I'm gonna hang on to the glow dust because that'll be useful. And the troll fat, I forgot all about that. That's a lot of the weight. Yep, that was a lot of weight gone. Probably could pick up these boots I dropped. And would love that. Aw, I was hoping I could pick up that. But that's probably too much because it is worth quite a bit. And it is ebony, it looks like, too. 15 points. Wow. And money is not a... Actually, no. It's glass. All right. Unfortunately, I've burned some time, and I'm going to have to get it tied up pretty soon. Let's see here. I'm pretty close to the objective. Let's keep going. I have enough time. Average cannot open that, unfortunately. Not going to bother looking at traditional bits and bobs. Ah, hello there.
What do you want? Get away from me.
Someone that actually talks to me without fighting me. You're coming with me, buddy.
Fine, fine. I'll come with you. My guards are dead. You win for now.
Yep, that's right. Let's go back to Orin. Are you just going to kind of venture off on your own? I hope you're capable. I'll take your ruby and your gold. You don't need that. Now it looks like we got a lot of backtracking to do. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's see. Any passageways that I have not gone through? It does not look like it. That is unfortunate. Well, too bad I can't offload a bunch of stuff on you. I don't think I went this direction yet. Doesn't look like it. And it is a dead end, unfortunately. Gotta work my way back through the maze cave. All right. It looks like this chamber below actually connects to the closest chamber. So why don't we just kind of drop on down here. Oh, I'll take that. And check out that book real quick. No, book. Here we go. Book. Ah, there it is. It's a tome. Do you want to add restore health 50 points on target? Oh yeah, sure. That's a restore health on other. It's basically heal other. I will take that. That'll be very much useful if I find myself in a case where I can need to use that. Map. Yep. This is getting us right back to the entrance, I believe. Or the second chamber. I forgot how many chambers I've already gone through. Oop. You startled me there, fellow. Here we are. That was a little bit quicker than I thought, thankfully. And we have a lot of inventory organizing to do. Unfortunately, I'm not going to bother with doing the majority of it in this session. I'll have to do it next week. My concentration is getting him to Orin, and then we'll wrap up the stream from there. Go ahead and pull up the map and fast travel back on over to Coral. It is kind of humorous that your diplomacy to a degree to this Argonian was, I cleared out all your bodyguards. Oh, fine, I'll just go with you. There was like literally no diplomacy, like talking him into it. It's just like, well, you took out all my guards, I'll just go with you. I guess you could say that's the diplomacy itself, is by murdering all his guards. It's a very one-way path decision for the player. That's all right. It's a very old game. Didn't have exactly very many choices in the questing process. Still a lot of fun. All right, here we are. Let's go ahead and do a quick save. And going to talk to Orin.
You've got him. Let's talk about Ajum Kajin.
All right, what about Ajum?
You've brought him back, Good. I want to know the size of their forces and who is leading them. I also want to know the source of their strength. Do what you must to make him talk. If you can smooth talk him, fine. If you need to rough him up, so be it. But don't kill him. We need him to talk.
Of course.
Now, go tell him to sit down. If he tries to get up, I'll kill him myself.
Well, this is actually the first scenario you kind of get in and you actually have to do some talking. Very few quests, I feel like, ever do this kind of progression. I still have the claymore. That's just in case I need to kill some mud crabs. Going to equip this. And I'm debating how much time I have for talking. Let's see here. I think I have a few minutes still yet of the stream. Let's go ahead and if we're gonna do some diplomacy, I'm gonna need to get my persuasion outfit on. But the problem is, let's see here. Oh, it's just a necklace and some robes. So I don't think that'll affect my carrying capacity. Nope, good. And go over to my magic, touch, beguiling touch.
What do you want? Is it time for torture? Ha! Do your worst. Fine. You don't scare me, beat me, torture me. I'll never talk to you.
That's all I'm planning on doing is talking. Because if there's any killing involved, it's going to be Orin.
I won't talk to you. Never. Do your worst. Yes.
Well, let's go ahead and start.
Don't, please. I'm sorry. What nonsense. Well done. Sorry. I don't get it.
It's really hard to tell on his facial expressions which ones he doesn't
talk such rot.
And doesn't like.
Really? Don't, please. I'm sorry. That's just stupid.
I think the Myers is least one he likes.
Don't waste your flattery on me.
Apparently he likes joking.
Don't sorry. I don't get it. Don't talk such rot. What a great... sorry. Don't, please. I'm sorry. Don't try to manipulate. I accept. Really? Sorry. I don't get it. I accept. I have no remark. Don't try to... What a damn joke. Don't, please. What a damn joke. Really? What nonsense. No more. What a great... don't try to manipulate me. Whatever. I wish... that don't waste your flattery on me.
I'm terrible at this.
Whatever you want. Not now. What a great... sorry. I don't get it. No more. What nonsense. Well done. Well done. That's just... whatever. Not now. Not later.
I'm pretty good at getting worse is what I'm doing.
Well, not now. Not later. Sorry. You will pay for this. I won't talk to you. You will pay for this. I won't talk to you. What? Real? What nonsense? That's just not funny.
I think the green and the yellow ones are the one he likes, I'm assuming.
Don't, please. What a great... You think... Don't try to manipulate me. remark. Don't waste your... Yes, you think that's funny? What a great story. Not now. That's just... No more. You're frightening me. What a great story. Don't try. You think that's funny? Really? No more. Don't talk. Sorry. I don't. Please. Well done. Don't waste your flattery on me. What a great story. Yes. Don't wait. What a dumb joke. Well done. Yes. Not. That's just stupid. Don't, please. Remarkable. What a dumb. Don't waste your flattery on me. No more. Don't wait. Well done. What a dumb joke. Whatever you want. Don't waste. Well done. You think that's funny?
Not really.
What a great story. What not? I accept. Sorry. I don't get it. What a great story. Don't waste. Don't, please. What a dumb joke.
Well, he won't let me do any more disposition. And I can't bribe.
Oh,
there we go.
That's just the thing. What a thoughtful... Can't do better than that.
Still only gives me a dialogue option of profit. He's ready to give me information.
You will pay for this. Perhaps you do understand. Perhaps I can help you a little.
All right, how large is the Blackwood Company?
We are over 100 strong now. We grow by the day.
Who leads Blackwood Company?
No, I will not betray him. I will not tell you.
Tell me the secret of your strength.
Never. I would rather die. I will tell you nothing.
All right. It took Ejim to tell me more. I should question him.
You will pay for this. I shouldn't say anymore.
Who leads the Blackwood Company?
Forgive me, my master. It is Rizikar. He leads us, and he will have your head. He will kill you all.
So apparently there was a second... I've triggered 2 different dialogues for this PC. And apparently I hit his disposition high enough to where I had to go through that first dialogue option first in order to get to this dialogue options for him. It just kind of threw me off. Why it wouldn't give me all those options? What's the secret of your strength?
Nothing more. I chose death. Long live the Blackwood Company. Oh!
What? Okay, well, I didn't do it.
Damn. Killed himself. Must have had some sort of magic item we didn't notice. You got some information out of him, which is good. We can use it. Here, take this. It might help you sometime.
All right. Amulet of interrogation. Must be a persuasion amulet or something. Duties.
While the information we got from the Argonian was valuable, we need more. I want you to infiltrate them. See how they work from the inside.
All right, so how do you want me to infiltrate?
I want you to get to Leowen and join the Blackwood Company. Find the secret of their success. You'll be on your own. Steer clear of me and all of your Fighters Guild brothers. It'll be rough going, but you can do it.
All right, well, I will...
Good luck.
Join the Blackwood Company out of... spying for them. Paladin Snow would not join them for typical work. Other than that, he knows that there's obviously something bad going on. So, that's how he killed himself. Blackwood Ring of Silence. 150 points of damage. You don't need that gold anymore. You have a Blackwood Curious. What is that? And it's 44 weight. Yeah, you're over covered. What is that? Inventory. No. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Here we go. Let's see. Get out of that menu. Go ahead and drop this. Oh, it's just a Curious. That's weird. Wonder why he had that. That's weird. It took his clothes off after I took the Curious off. Because he was actually had clothes in his inventory. Anyway, let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and fast travel over to the town. Actually, I'm gonna fast travel to the Imperial City for my next session. That way I can go ahead and sell some of this equipment and then head over to the Battlehorn Castle to dump off some of my equipment that I've decided to hang on and collect. So yes, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of tie it up here. I'm gonna save. Go over to my character. I am 101 strength. This is with enchantments. Intelligence 100. Willpower's 82. We're getting closer to maxing that one out. We've reached level 17. And we are on the infiltration quest. So we're going to infiltrate the Blackwood Company and join them and investigate them from the inside, acting like we're working for them. All right, well, just kind of outside of my stream and content-wise for my game development, I'm working on one of my first, I call it micro-challenge or baby steps. I'm getting pretty close to having a basic prototype, like it's like really like alpha prototype gameplay. I just need to do some more polishing with the quest. And then I should be able to have it in a playable state. What I'm going to do is do a little bit of video on it. I'm not sure whether I'll stream it or what I'll do with it, content video-wise, but I will also create some type of trailer for it and then release it as a playable demo. I'm going to do some multiple stages until I get to some of my larger projects, which would be more of a actual purchasable product. My goal is to kind of work up to larger game scopes of hours of play. I don't plan on getting any higher than like 10 or 20 hours of gameplay in the games I create. But this alpha is not going to be much more than 10 or 15 minutes. But I'll work my way to higher on that. And it's just a matter of, like I said, these are micro challenges or baby steps. I'll be making multiple games, multiple releases, depending on which, they're kind of like prequels to my game that I'm going to be creating Afterborn. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching my stream. If you enjoy this content, watching my stream, or you like game development and want to follow me on that, I recommend you subscribing and follow me in my content. And as always, be positive, be creative, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you all. Goodbye.